From Coggan Pool in La Jolla, California, we are ready for the Division III championship game as the Bishop School, the Knights, take on the La Jolla Vikings in the Battle of La Jolla here in the pool at Coggan Pool. Folks, Jeff Kurtz alongside Bo Ferdig on CIF San Diego.tv. Happy you're joining us for the final game of 3 here in the San Diego Section Girls Water Polo Championships in 2012. A matchup that with two teams that are very familiar with each other. The girls haven't grown up in the same neighborhoods. They played on the same club teams. They go to schools that are both located in the same location. La Jolla right behind us. The Bishop School about not even a mile away.
You can see it from the campus.
That's right, pretty much. And what you've got in this game is two teams that have played each other twice this year. The Bishop School coming out on top both times.
Yeah, it's tough to say exactly who that advantage goes for. It's always difficult to beat an opponent multiple times in the same season. But after talking to Coach Gordon of the Bishop Knights, there's the same situation they fell into with Coronado in the semis. Beat them both times during the regular season, faced them the third time in the semis, and beat them convincingly. So Coach from the Bishops, Eric Gordon, he spoke of defense. We've seen that throughout this day today, and it's going to be the winning factor for Bishops.
The Bishop School is led by two co-coaches, Doug Peabody and Eric Gordon, who basically built the program from scratch. 15 years coaching. This is the 15th straight year that Bishops has been in a final. They have won 8. If they win today, it'll be a section record 9th girls water polo title for the Bishops Knights. Meanwhile, for La Jolla, led by head coach Tom Atwell in his 12th year after building the program over at Scripps Ranch High School. Tom Atwell, his team with a record of 21-8, facing the 25-4 Bishops Knights. This is the second time that La Jolla has made a championship game in girls water polo, and the second year in a row. As the Knights will be going left to right in the maroon caps, La Jolla right to left in the white caps. We'll get you the starting lineups in just a moment as La Jolla is going to force a turnover. The Vikings are led in goal by Lauren Silver. In the starting lineup, Michaela Tarantino, Heidi Moreland, Sarah Young, Riley Boland, Scarlett Hallahan, and Ariel Archie Diacano, who is the leading scorer for La Jolla, and she's going to take a shot and put it through. That's Sarah Young with the goal, and the sophomore gets La Jolla on the board first. Archie Diacano is going to Colorado State next year. Meanwhile, for the Bishop School, Gabby Stone in goal. Jessica Webster, Erin Panic, Dylan Pincala, Shayla Garrity, Hannah Carrillo, and Natalie Chun in the lineup for the Knights. Stone in goal, going to Stanford to play next year. Panic to Indiana. Pass into the middle and coming out of goal aggressively. Lauren Silver makes the play.
Great anticipation by Silver right there. An even better goal on the other side by Young, skipping that one past the quick Stone.
La Jolla with the ball. They want to play ball control, says Coach Atwell. We want to go deep in the shot clock if we can. Here is Young, another shot, this time a block from Stone, and now on the turnover, Bishops Knights with the ball.
Young on her second attempt tries to go high side on the right side of Stone. Her first goal beat her low.
Here is a shot and deflected. Nice defense by La Jolla as Silver makes the play, but that was set up by the defense of Scarlett Hallahan, who yanked on the arm of the Knights offensive player.
Yeah, the Knights had a good look, but great job.
And there's a shot, and it's off the top of the crossbar as Archie Diacano unable to get one to go.
How did that not go in?
I know, that was so close. 5:05 remaining first period. Pass near side. This is Carrillo. Carrillo brings it into the attacking end, sets up on the right wing, and kicks out to Garrity. Bishops goes looking for a pass into the middle, and it gets there, and now we've got a whistle and a foul against the Vikings, so Bishops will reset. One on the shot clock. Long shot is going to go off the crossbar and tipped by Silver as well. And so the ball will go back to La Jolla.
On transition.
Sarah Young on the counterattack for the Vikings.
La Jolla with it. This is Boland. Riley Boland, whose younger sister, Julia Boland, is a freshman on the Bishops team. So that's got to be a little bit of a conflict in the Boland household as that shot's going to go high. Who do you root for, your senior or your freshman? Here's Carrillo on the attack in transition. She's got a one-on-one. Shot is good.
In the far corner, we're tied at 1.
Carrillo gets a goal. We are knotted up at 1 with 4:11 remaining in the first period.
When I was talking to Coach Gordon before the game, we talked about 4-year letters, and he said it's nearly impossible to be a 4-year letter here at this Bishop's program because of the program they have developed. And then he got to Hannah Creel. He said there is one exception, and that's Hannah. What a beautiful finish on that one-on-one with the goalie. Almost
blocked by Silver, as here we got another turnover and Carrillo with the ball. Silver almost got to that one. The ball just floated over her outstretched hand. Good crowd on hand for this nightcap here in a full day of girls water polo in the San Diego section. All brought to you on CIFSandiego.tv. Foul on La Jolla. Bishops will keep it. They dump it inside, and here is a block by Silver, but we got a whistle, and this one's going to go against La Jolla. Natalie Chun will keep possession with 9 seconds on the shot clock. Pass goes quickly to the wing. Bishops with 6, with 5. The shot, goal, back right corner. And this time it was Aaron Panic.
For Bishops, credited to Aaron Panic.
We're midway through the first period, and Bishops has their first lead of the game, 2-1.
Talking to Coach Gordon before the game, asking him what player, opens it up most for you guys, and he said that player is Aaron Panic, the one going to Indiana. She opens it up for everyone else. When she gets it going, the team gets it going.
Shot rejected by Gabby Stone. Vikings will get the long rebound and a fresh shot clock.
Shot taken by Moreland.
This is Hallahan. Hallahan gives to Moreland. Now pass in the middle. Archie Diacono is bodied and double teamed, and they're going to give the ball to La Jolla. Our officiating crew. We'll give you our officials' names in just a moment. 12 now on the shot clock for the Vikings. Archie Diacono's got it again, double teamed again. You can see the Bishop strategy already, and there's an offensive foul against Archie Diacono and the turnover to the Knights. 2:44 to go in the first period. Bishops with an opportunity, but La Jolla forces the turnover. Nice job by the Vikings D.
Bishops had more time to control the ball right there, forced that one maybe down low. Her teammate just wasn't ready for that one.
Diacono with the ball. Diacono only seeing one defender at the moment, tries to dish it off, and she's going to get the ball back. No, we got a turnover back to the Knights. Diacono looks like she's been taken out of her game a little bit here early.
Yeah, she's just, sometimes when you get a game like this, you almost try to do too much. She just needs to settle down, get her feet wet. She'll be all right.
Panic with the ball on the right wing. Out to Carrillo. Carrillo looking shot. Takes one. Deflected. Nice play by Silver. Bishops will keep possession as the ball deflected out of bounds off of Silver, but a great play going upper right corner. The goalie makes the deflection.
Right. Great shot on goal. A lot of velocity, quickness, accuracy, but a great job by Silver in getting to that ball.
Panic with the ball on the right wing. Going to skip it across
Tough
and
pass.
Throw it away. Yep, Vikings get it. Nice defense by La Jolla here in the first period, Bo.
Right, they move very well on defense. They seem to move as one like you would plan and getting to the ball real quick.
A minute 30 remaining. Here's a shot. Will go wide. And Bishops will have it back, and now they're going length of the pool. This is Panic on the leak out. Panic on the right side. She's got a one-on-none, but nice job. La Jolla gets back in transition. Here's a shot, and it's going to go off the post. Wow, Silver catches a break right there. A minute 13 to play in the opening period.
A great job by Moreland on that transition to get back, and now La Jolla.
A shot. Tarantino point blank is denied by Stone. Tarantino and Stone were nose to nose, and Tarantino could not get the ball by. Great play.
It's anticipation in this game, especially from the goalie's side, that proves vital. And Stone, great anticipation near side, didn't let that ball get by her.
10 on the shot clock for Bishops, 44 on the game clock. Now 8 seconds left on the shot clock. Bishops is going to take a shot, try to skip it by Silver, but she smothers it. 10-second differential between the shot and the game clock here for La Jolla. Coach Atwell telling his team, we're going to use the whole clock here, girls. 28 seconds remaining in the first period. Ball swung, far side. This is Young. Young with the left hand up, dumps down. Tarantino is going to lose control.
By Hannah Carrillo.
And now Bishops can hold for one if they choose. Instead, they're going to go all the way down the pool. They got a 2-on-1, and then the ball is going to be knocked away, but the foul against La Jolla. 11 seconds left in the period. Important here for the Vikings to keep Bishops off the scoreboard. Now there's 8, there's 7, there's 6, there's 5. Pass near side, Panic with 4, with 3, with 2. Will she get a shot off? She will not. Nice defense by La Jolla. 2-1 Bishops at the end of one, but it was Archie Diacono who did a great job defensively on Aaron Panic there to keep Panic from getting off a shot. So Bishops will take a 2-1 lead to the end of the first period right here on CIF San Diego.tv.
You can watch highlight or replay of today's game in our on-demand section. And you could also buy a DVD or Blu-ray of today's game right on CIF San Diego.tv. Click on Buy DVD, and you can order today's game right now. Have a game that lasts a lifetime. Brought to you by CIF San Diego.tv. If you're looking for a great place to advertise your business while reaching the greater high school community, then you want to advertise on CIF San Diego.tv. We have great rates for your business while giving you the opportunity to get your message out to a very important demographic. For more information, give us a call at 619-677-3246. Once again, that number, 619-677-3246.
Our officials today are Michael Gordon and Larissa Rotsart. And Larissa, whose husband is an official with USA Volleyball, he's getting the privilege of officiating at the London Olympics for water polo. So water polo running deep in that particular family. Full disclosure, she's also a neighbor. So imagine that. I show up for the game, and my neighbor is the water polo official. It's a small community here in San Diego, folks.
Yeah, well, it's a small community in La Jolla as well. I mean, like you said, La Jolla and Bishops and nearly neighbors for the most part. You see either campus from each one, and it really does bring a different dynamic, these players knowing each other so well. And talking to Coach Gordon beforehand, he says it really does intensify things. Players want to do better against, other players that they know and they've played against in the past.
Well, now what does La Jolla need to do? I mean, the game really, even though it's 2-1 the Bishop's school, it was somewhat of a draw because the Bishop's school, the way they were playing, could have opened that up a lot, but really it was Lauren Silver in goal that helped set the tone for La Jolla, and then the defense has been pretty good for the Vikings as well.
Right. Young from La Jolla started off with that quick early goal, but they hadn't really gotten anything since that one good look. I'd like to see them get the ball down lower towards the net. They started settling for shots outside of the perimeter of what they normally shoot. And if you're La Jolla, I mean, for the most part, that was a good first period, just down one goal. Anything could happen here in the second period.
Bishops wins the race to the ball, and the Knights will start out with it to begin the second period of play. Sheila Garrity gives it up to Aaron Panic. Panic running point. Going to go right side, and we've got a whistle against La Jolla as Heidi Moreland a little too overzealous with the defense. 10 on the shot clock. Here's a shot in the middle, deflected away. Nice job, Moreland, getting a hand in there to block that one.
Yeah, great job by Moreland. That's the second time within the past couple of offensive possessions for Bishops that Moreland has denied a shot on goal.
Moreland's going to swing far side. Here is a look and a lob, and in the back corner, La Jolla has tied it up.
We've seen 3 lobs go tonight, and
Scarlett Hallahan with the goal, and the two sophomores have goals for La Jolla right now to make it a 2-2 game.
And that's what happens when you don't contend a shot. Easy look at the net, didn't have any hands contesting, and a great finish by Hallahan.
Ball far side, that's Jessica Webster. Webster's going to skip it near side to Garrity. Garrity goes down low to the newly entered Corey Canali, and the ball is turned over. Well, La Jolla's defense is playing tough right now. We're a minute into this second period.
And that's how they're going to need to play the rest of this game. It's going to be a defensive feat for La Jolla, guarding these great position players of Bishops.
Here's a look outside. Hallahan's got it. And a whistle, now 10 on the shot clock, and she's going to throw it right to Stone. Stone, an easy save. Long pass down the near sideline goes to Garrity. Garrity goes back out high, and Bishop starts the offense. Canale goes near side, down along the baseline, taking a look at an angle, but not seeing anything there. Garrity's going to back it out. 7 on the shot clock, now 6, now 5, now 4, 3, 2. Nice job by the Vikings, and then almost a quick shot score right there for Hannah Carrillo, but it goes off the left post. 5:05 left in the period.
Vikings not allowing any easy looks on net, and with the goalie of silver.
Well, and then there's a turnover, as Riley Bolin couldn't find the handle, and now the Bishop School with an opportunity. This is Garrity with the ball. Garrity back out to Canale. Canale gives to Moreland, and now we've got an offensive foul against the Bishop School back the other way. So the Vikings catch a break right there after turning it over in the middle of the pool.
Right, and Garrity had a good look streaking down the side, but unable to convert.
Archie Diacono gets a wide open look and goes back corner, and the Vikings have the lead again. A breakdown defensively in transition by the Bishop School, and the Vikings take advantage.
And that's exactly what Garrity couldn't do for Bishops. Ran streak down the side by herself, just unable to convert, but Archie Diacono says, this is how you do it right here. All alone, finishes with confidence.
Yeah, wide open.
Right.
Archie Diacono with the goal from the left wing.
Yeah, any player in the pool at this moment in time, especially in this game, anyone could score without being contended. So defense is really going to need to play tough today.
4:19 remaining in the second period. 15 on the shot clock. Ball loose far side of the pool will remain Bishop's ball. Tough D by La Jolla right now, contending everything. Pass into the middle, turnaround off the top of the crossbar. Ball loose on the rebound, and tracking it down is Lauren Silver.
Almost a great finish by Chun right there down low, but once again, La Jolla not allowing an easy look at the net, collapsing on the offensive player near the net.
Moreland with the ball on the wing. Ball swung around far side. Now up top to Boland. Boland dumps down low, then back out. Moreland's got a look and sails it high.
She had a decent look, but Bishops did a good job on defense collapsing on her.
3:30 remaining second period. We're at the midpoint of the second period. 3-2 La Jolla. And now we got an exclusion on La Jolla. So this is the first time someone's going to have a player advantage. The Knights will have it. 20 seconds on the penalty. 20 on the shot clock. Wide open underneath is Natalie Chun, and she's got her first goal of the game. That was an easy look for Bishops.
Right, great teams know how to take advantage of an extra man. The spacing and timing of it is crucial in scoring a goal. And Bishops, hello.
Quick conversation. It looked for a moment like Heidi Moreland was being excluded, but our official Michael Gordon saying, no, you just can't. Apparently there's some extracurricular activity after that last goal. We're tied at 3. 3:05 left, second period. La Jolla goes far side. And nice double team, backside defensive help by Jessica Webster, knocks the ball away. The Bishop School has it. Long pass goes to Jill Bushman in the ball game for the first time for the Knights. Free opportunity for the Knights going near side. Now back out high. Bishop sensing an advantage, trying to break the tie. Ball to Carrillo, knocked away, loose, and La Jolla gets to it. Once again, nice defense by the Vikings. Scarlett Hallahan makes the play.
Hallahan already with a goal today. Great job on defense right there and gaining control and position and getting the ball back.
La Jolla is going to call a timeout with 2:25 remaining in the first half of play. We are all knotted up at 3 here in the Division III championship game. You're following it live on CIFSanDiego.tv.
Today's broadcast is being brought to you by the San Diego Hall of Champions. The Hall of Champions, located in Balboa Park, is the nation's largest multi-sport museum. with 3 levels of memorabilia and 68,000 square feet of space. It's also a great place to hold your next big event. For more information, visit the Hall of Champions online at sdhoc.com. Today's game is being brought to you also by Susan Cooper Photography, the official photographer for the CIF San Diego section. Susan Cooper Photography provides quality team and action photos and can also provide trophies and fundraising options all in one package. To have them come out to your event, contact Susan Cooper Photography at 619-501-7128 or visit them online at susancooperphotography.com.
Well, Bo, I think if you had told Tom Atwell before the game started that you're going to be at 3-3 at this point in the first half, he would take it. This game is being played at La Jolla's pace. A low score, they're controlling the ball, and the defense forcing turnovers has been really, really good.
Right. Anytime you can create turnovers, it's definitely in your benefit. And Bishops, because of that, hasn't found their range, haven't gotten in this game because of the turnovers created by La Jolla.
Archie Diacono with the ball after the pass from Lauren Silver. 20 on the shot clock. After the La Jolla timeout, Diacono shot, wow! Fights off the defender and fires the ball by Stone, left side.
And Archie Diacono is one of those players that plays with multiple Bishop players. So, like we mentioned earlier, whenever you play against friends or teammates that you played against in the past, you always want to have your best game because, you know you're going to see them later.
4-3 Vikings. 2:05 left first half. Ball into the 2-meter area, looking for Chun. It's going to be knocked away, Carrillo, but possession's going to favor the Knights as there was a push-off by La Jolla. Not an exclusion. 8 on the shot clock. Ball dumped down low again. Shot going to go high. Once again, good defense by the Vikings, forcing a tough shot.
Right. If you have your hands in front of the face like Bolin did on that defense, the ball is going to have to go over the net in order to clear the hands.
1:40 to play in the half. This is Bolin with the ball. 15 on the shot clock. Ball goes wide to Sarah Young. Young looking for help. Young looking for anybody. She's got 6. She's got 5. She goes middle. Diacono, that's not a bad outlet with 2, with 1. She's not going to hang on to the ball. Turnover to the Bishop School. They can get something in transition if they hurry. Pass goes to the near side. This is Garrity. Garrity, she's got a wide open look. There's nobody on her. Where's the defense? Garrity, now there's a switch shot rejected by Silver. Boy, that was a nice bit of communication right there between Moreland and Boland. Boland switched off to the 2-meter area, and Moreland stepped out and made that shot tougher. Ball loose, and it'll be Bishop School. And now we've got an exclusion and a second opportunity here. Player advantage for Bishops. They were 1 for 1. Under a minute to play. 24 on the shot clock. Nice ball movement. Pass near side. Garrity loses it. It's going to buy the Vikings a moment. 17 on the shot clock. Pass Garrity near side. Dumps into the middle, and there's the goal. That time, Jill Bushman got free. We're tied at 4. And Bishop's Bo is now 2 for 2 on player advantages.
Yeah, great teams take advantage of that, like I said earlier. And Bishop's probably the top team in San Diego when you consider all the divisions put together.
Here's a pass into the middle. It's going to be an overpass. Overpass intended for Vasquez. Ariana Vasquez couldn't come up with the ball. Now it's an opportunity for the Bishop School. 25 seconds to play in the half. Bishop's going to dump it into the middle. Here's a turnaround, and Carrillo's got her second of the game. And once again, transition kills the Vikings. Nice job by the Knights.
Carrillo's second goal of the day from the assist of Webster. Great job in transition offense. Bishop's starting to come to life here in the second period, late in the second.
Bishops with 13 seconds left in the half, now has a lead again. They're up 5-4. We've had 2 lead changes in this game. Here's a pass far side, and it looked like Boland was expecting Hallahan to go a different way. Hallahan the shot, and it's just high over the crossbar, and that will end the first half of play. With the La Jolla Vikings trailing the Bishop School 5-4, we'll be joined by our halftime guest, Jim Torres, in just a moment, folks, here on the CIF San Diego.tv halftime show. Again, your halftime score. The Bishop School 5, La Jolla 4 in this Division III championship game. Back with more in a moment.
3:16 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the running back could even get the handoff. He took the handoff from
He
Dion.
took the ball right out of Dion's hands and just
Holy cow!
can't say I've seen that one very often.
Snyder comes shooting in from the A-gap. I think Dion froze when he saw him. He's ready to hand off to his running back. He froze when he saw him and just let him have the ball. 12 seconds to go.
Oh, you could hear a pin drop.
5, 4, 3, 2. Get the snap off. Last play of the game. Brewster rolls right. Gets away from 2 sacks. Dons wins. Sack at the 20-yard line. What a game.
Halftime here at Coggan Pool in La Jolla, California, with the Bishop School leading La Jolla 5-4. We are rejoined as we were joined originally in the Division II halftime by Jim Torres, longtime official here in the San Diego section. And Jim, an interesting ball game that seems to be being played at La Jolla's pace right now, though the Bishop School able to pull out a 1-goal advantage after the first half. If you're Tom Atwell, though, of La Jolla, are you pleased with where your team is at this particular point in time?
Oh, absolutely. I'd be ecstatic. Based on the play that La Jolla has been putting up in the last few weeks, to see them playing at this level and being led by Ariel Archidiacono, she's been performing exceptionally well throughout these last few weeks, and her performance today is bringing the Vikings to the level they need to be. So Tom should be very pleased.
Do you get the sense, though, that for La Jolla, I mean, how difficult is it to play when you're playing a team as good as the Bishop School and as consistent as the Bishop School has been over the years, to play 28 minutes of consistent water polo? It's really the kind of situation against the Bishop School, it strikes me, where you really can't have a letdown at all at any stage of the game.
If you do show a gap in your defense, if you do show a blink, you're going to feel it from the Bishop Knights. They know how to execute. They're going to find those passes. You're going to see the Bishop Knights using their skills developed through years playing together to take advantage of those opportunities. But ironically, the thing is, when you look at the La Jolla Vikings, if you look underneath those white caps, you're going to see some of the same club emblems that you would see underneath the dark caps. So these students know each other exceptionally well, playing for the same club and growing up the same neck of the woods, so to speak. It makes for a very heated competition.
Any concern on the part of Doug Peabody and Eric Gordon for the Bishop School in your mind? What with the score being 5-4 and La Jolla seeming to force a lot of turnovers on the defensive end?
Not so much of a concern, but maybe an adjustment. You know, their keeper, Gabby Stone, is such a wall. She is an absolute defensive barrier for that cage. And yet, the Knights have been able to show that while she's strong on the front side, they can go over the top of her and get to the far side of the cage. So putting defenders out there quickly enough to knock down those outside shooters and protecting those lob shots from occurring is going to be an adjustment that I would expect Doug Peabody and Eric Gordon to address.
Keys to the second half for both teams?
I think continue the drives. Use the front court area to drive and move. The coaches at both benches have expressed their concern about maybe a little hands-on play, and now that they've raised the stakes and raised the red flag to the referees, so to speak, their attention maybe is drawn more to that area. The Bishops came out in the first quarter with a very closely clustered front court attack, and then the second quarter they spread that out. That more open area in the front court in front of the cage will provide the driving lanes that are necessary to try and get those ejections from occurring. I'm serving as ejection secretary for this game, and I haven't been out of my chair more than once or twice, and that's a surprise.
Well, Jim Torres joining us here on the halftime, folks. We're going to get ready for the second half in just a moment right here on CIF San Diego.tv.
3:16 left to go in this ball game. I formation, 3rd and 3 from the 45 of the Wolverines. And this time, holy cow! Dion almost hands it to the Westview player. He's going to run this to the 5-10. Touchdown, Wolverines! How did that happen? That was
Snyder.
Holy cow! He was in the backfield before the
Second half set to get underway here from Coggan, Poole, and La Jolla. It's the final half of the girls' 2011-2012 water polo season. And right now we've got a good one on our hands as the Bishop School now going right to left in the maroon caps, La Jolla left to right in the white caps. We are ready, we are set, and the battle is going to be won by the Bishop School. They're going to get to the ball first. Jeff Kurtz rejoined by Bo Fertig. Bo, your keys to the second half. We heard a moment ago, transition game critical, according to Jim Torres, our halftime guest. Your thoughts here as we look to the second half.
When you play big games like this, it always comes down to the primetime players. Who's going to step up in the time of need? And if this score stays close.
Well, there's a shot top of the crossbar. Boy, you stretched that out. Natalie Chun couldn't get it to go.
You know what? And it really is going to be that one player. Which player steps up for Bishops? It could be the goalie. We've seen Carrillo make a couple goals. Bushman, Panic have a goal each. And on the other side, Archie Diacondo has really set La Jolla in the driver's seat right now. Even though they're down one, she's really kept them in this ball game with 2 goals.
Archie Diacono called for a push-off foul a moment ago, and now Bishops returns the favor. They get called for a push-off foul. So our officiating crew calling this a little bit tighter here in the second half, as in a tight ball game, the aggressiveness picking up for both squads. 6:05 left, third period. We are just underway here in the second half, but neither team has attempted a shot. Actually, excuse me, the Bishop School did once, and they missed from point-blank range. And now they've got a leak out as La Jolla has yet to get off a shot with the ball on the left side. Here's a floater. What a save, Lauren Silver. Silver with a right hand takes it away.
Usually that's a given. When a goalie comes out and just lobs it overhead, that 9 out of 10 times is a goal. But that one time, Silver, great anticipation right there, one-on-one.
Sheila Garrity's shot is denied. Here's a pass to the near side. This is Hallahan, who goes back to Archie Diacono, and Archie Diacono is fouled. 6 seconds. Here's a shot, and there's Stone getting a hand up and deflecting it away. 5:20 remaining in the third period.
This third period, great pace from both teams.
Here's a foul on La Jolla. Bishops will retain. 15 on the shot clock. That's Pincala. Pincala right wing, now out high. Carrillo. Carrillo floats. One, and she's got a hat trick. 6-4, and this is the largest lead either team has enjoyed in the game.
The youngest player in the pool, Hannah Carrillo, thus far leading all scorers, now with a hat trick. And what a shot. If they gave points for a certain distance like they do in basketball, that probably would have been a 4-pointer.
She had some depth on that particular shot and found the back left corner of the cage.
Great
now
touch.
La Jolla trailing by 2 with 4:50 remaining in the period. They're looking for Diacono, but she wasn't open, and instead Boland out high goes right side to Ariana Vasquez. They're looking for Diacono again. She's got the ball in the interior, and she's going to be fouled. And we're going to have our first exclusion for the Knights in this game. La Jolla's had 2, and Bishop scored twice. And now La Jolla, sensing an opportunity here, is going to call timeout and get a set play in to take advantage of this player deficiency that Bishops now has. 4:35 remaining in the third period, 6-4, the Bishop School over La Jolla.
KBCSports.com and the Play On Sports Network showcase great high school games every week. And now you can access our content using multiple platforms. Follow us on Facebook, get the latest KBC and Play On news on Twitter, or catch our highlights in high definition on YouTube. All of our content can now link to your favorite social media site. Share all the high school action you see every week. Brought to you by your home for high school sports, KBCSports.com and Play On Sports.
Well, on this timeout, Archie Diacono came over to the sideline and was complaining to the officials that not only was she fouled, she was hammered, mugged, and a few other adjectives you could throw in there as well. So Michael Gordon, one of our officials, going over to the coaching staff for the Bishop School and telling them, look, you got to settle that down. We don't want to not only exclude someone but take them out of the game.
Right.
So you can foul, and you can foul hard, but you cannot foul flagrantly.
And that was the warning. That you get one warning per game, and that was it. So you're just going to have to adjust. Every official is different. Every referee is it calls a different game. So it's really adjusting in the game for the players. But these players are up to the task. They're in the championship game for a reason. The intelligence of these players are top-notch in San Diego.
We've got a timeout in the pool for just a moment, as it looks like I think that was Scarlett Hallahan. Need a little help with her zipper on the back of her suit. That would be the kind of mishap you don't want to have in the pool. Excuse me, that was Michaela Tarantino. Tarantino now floats it near side. Player advantage for La Jolla right now. Tarantino out high. Gives to Diacono. Diacono floats right side. Stone trying to be everywhere. Ball is overthrown. And now we've got a whistle with 9 on the shot clock. Pass near side. We've got an exclusion, so now we've just got an exchange. For a moment, it's a 6-on-4. Diacono fouled. And now Diacono, the shot's going to be blocked. Nice job defensively by the Knights.
A great job by the Knights right here.
And if they could turn this into points right here, nice job, Silver, coming out and making the play. Boy, Silver saved it. If that had turned into a situation where the Knights go up by 3 and La Jolla was denied on the play as well, that could have been huge. Instead, Silver makes a big play.
We've seen some great blocks today, Jeff, but none like that by Silver. Great heads-up play.
Young has it knocked away by Stone. Barely got a thumb on that one.
You know what? Young beat Stone earlier in the game on the ground, on the water, but anything up in the air, Stone seems to get to it quickly. It's hard to beat her with the ball in the air up in the corner. You have to, the accuracy, the precision has to be on point to beat Stone.
La Jolla still with the ball as we're nearing the midpoint of the second period. Diacono, what strength. She's got a player all over her. That was panic, and there's a shot that's going to be deflected away by Stone again. La Jolla will keep it.
You called it. Archie Diacono, great strength in the pool. Player hanging all over her, but nonetheless rises above and still gets the shot off.
Young to Hallahan. Hallahan bodied up by the Bishop School. Now here's a pass. Young's going to float one high, but it's too high. Nice job by Gabby Stone on that possession. Denies the Vikings twice. Here is Dylan Pincala. Pincala goes far side. Can La Jolla get back in transition? Carrillo is grabbed. Carrillo is taken down, and now we've got an exclusion is the call on La Jolla. Tarantino will be taken out of the game, and the Knights are going to call a timeout, and they're going to get a set play in. With 3:11 remaining in the third period, the Bishop School trying to go up by 3 here. They lead it 6-4.
Need a highlight video for your athlete working to earn that 4-year scholarship? Then you want to contact kbcsports.com. We provide recruiting video for any athlete in any sport. Not only that, but we give your own recruiting page right on our website. There's no more mailing DVDs at college. Instead, email coaches the link to your personal page. Doesn't get much easier than that. For more information, including pricing, contact us at recruits@kbcsports.com or call us at that number, 619-677-3246.
Well, Bishops may be going for a kill shot right here, the knockout blow if they can, taking a 3-goal lead here midway through the third period. That is going to be tough for La Jolla to overcome. And right now, the Bishop School 2 for 2 on player advantages, going for number 3 right here. 30 on the shot clock, 20 on the penalty. Bishops has scored early on these. They found a quick opening and converted. Here's a pass out high. Now we got a whistle. And it looks like we're going to have to reset here. The shot clock was only down to 28 seconds, and we had taken a lot longer than 2 seconds. It's 28.33.
1.67.
And so now we're getting this sorted out as they're going to reset the clock. 3:11 now remaining on the game clock. 20 seconds on the shot clock, or are they going to reset to 30?
Yeah, Coach Peabody a little upset because they had a play designed, and now La Jolla kind of knows what's coming at them now. the referee actually asked Coach Peabody if he wanted another timeout to draw up another play. But Bishops has been here before.
And so now let's see if Bishops could still take advantage, playing a little two-man game on that side. They're going to float one in and a one-touch. Well, it works anyway. There is the goal right there for Jill Bushman, her second of the game.
The Knights lead 7-4.
And the assist by Panic right there. Good job, Panic. Creeping up to the goal, making the goalie concentrate on her, then dishes it to Bushman in the middle for the open net. It doesn't get much prettier than that, Jeff.
2:50 remaining in the third period. 7-4 the Bishop School. We got a hold by the Knights. Now there's an opening right here for La Jolla if they can find a look. And once again, Stone gets a touch.
Attempt by Riley Bowling.
You know, you get the sense La Jolla got a couple of floaters over Stone early, and she in the first half, and she is adjusted. And you wonder if she's going to get scored on again.
Yeah, good point. I was thinking the same thing. The offense for La Jolla is a little lackadaisical right now, just unable to get a solid look at net. And when they do, it's Stone coming up with a huge save.
Archie Diacono got the pass off, but then the ball is going to be turned over with an offensive foul on the part of La Jolla. 2:30 remaining in the period. Bishops can double up La Jolla right here. Bishop's going to swing it near side. This is Webster, back corner. Her first goal gives the Knights an 8-4 lead.
Great ball movement by Bishops, not allowing – Silver's been great all day today, but when the ball is moved so effectively through the pool, it's so difficult to anticipate what the Bishops team is going to do, which makes it almost impossible for Silver to block a shot, and Bishops taking great advantage of it.
This is going to be an overpass on the part of La Jolla, and it's going to be grabbed by Gabby Stone. Ball on the far side of the pool. This is Garrity. Garrity with 16 on the shot clock. Again, ball swung by the Knights. Good ball movement by the Bishop School here in the second half. Now the pass in the middle from Webster, looking for Chun. Floater, nice job. Silver gets a hand on it. Good save by Silver, but now the Vikings need a little bit of offense.
Right, Bishop has pulled away a bit, 8-4. They're finding themselves on offense. La Jolla is going to need at least 1 or 2 goals here in the third period to stay with them.
Well, La Jolla's got an exclusion opportunity right here. Their second one of the game. They didn't convert the first time, and they've got to do it here. 15 on the shot clock. Here's a pass out high. Open is Bolin. There's a shot, and Stone is there. Left post, or excuse me, right post on the shot by Hallahan.
Now they're back at even, Jeff.
It's another big play by Stone in goal. Stone has lived up to her name. She's been a Stone. Here's a block by Silver. Nice job by Silver. Couldn't quite get to the ball on the rebound, though, and the Bishop School will retain with 56 seconds left in the third.
Yeah, Coach Peabody wanted more velocity on that shot, almost a touch shot, but he wanted to burn that one by her. Great job by Silver in getting over to that ball and keeping it out of the net.
Here's a pass out near the middle of the pool, and we've got a push on the part of La Jolla, which will give the Knights a free opportunity to get rid of the ball. Open, no one there defensively. Silver makes the play. Ball loose. Silver, nice job. The Vikings may end up on the short end of the score in this game, Bo, but not for lack of the play of Lauren Silver in goal.
No, great look down low from Bishops, but Silver anticipating that shot.
And we got a double ejection right now.
And Taylor Bertrand.
So heading out of the game, Natalie Chun for the Bishop School and Taylor Bertrand for La Jolla. So we're playing 5-on-5 right now with 30 seconds left in the period.
Which creates more spacing, 5-on-5 right now.
Can the Vikings take advantage? They got down. Oh, it's off the right side of the post. Archie Diacono couldn't make the play. 15 now remaining in the third period. We're down to 10 seconds. The Bishop School with the shot clock turned off with 5. Their backs are to the scoreboard with 4, As now we got a whistle. Webster with a quick stoppage of play will have the ball with 2.5 seconds left. Out high, back to Webster. Can she get off a shot?
Ooh.
No. Boy, she tried that swing
Nice
shot, though,
attempt.
with the backhand and almost got it to go. But instead, that will end the third period, which is all Knights. They score 3 goals and keep La Jolla scoreless in the third period. The Knights are 7 minutes away from another title here in the San Diego section. Fourth period coming out right here on CIF San Diego.tv.
Catch the best of San Diego section water polo on CIF San Diego.tv. You can watch a replay of today's game after each game concludes. Please, plus you can also check out game highlights, player of the game interviews, and more. Or order a DVD or Blu-ray disc of the game. We're home for the girls water polo in San Diego. CIF San Diego.tv. And make sure you stay tuned for the CIF San Diego.tv post-game show, where we will select our player of the game as well as wrap up all the action from this ball game. That's coming up following the game on CIF San Diego.tv.
Jeff Kurtz alongside Bo Fertig, producer Brian Carter. Running the camera today for us, Megan Coffey. As the Bishop School has opened up a lead after the third period of play. The defense for La Jolla is pretty good, but right now you could see why the Bishop School has won 25 games this year to just 4 losses.
And you can see why Gabby Stone's going to Stanford.
Yeah.
Just making exceptional plays in the net. It's not that La Jolla's getting bad shots on the net. It's that Gabby Stone, like you said, is living up to her name, stoning shots after shot after shot. And I also like the play of Silver. We've also seen her come out multiple times when it looks like Bishop was inevitably going to score. But Silver, nice heads-up play, nice anticipation. The goalie play from both of these teams is exceptional today, and there's no wonder why both of these teams are in this championship game, Jeff.
You know, Gabby Stone, it's too bad she's not much of a student.
Right. Yeah, going to Stanford.
Yeah, really. God, just, I mean, can't anybody get into Stanford pretty much? 2.0 in a heartbeat, isn't that how that works? And if you could be good in goal. We say that, of course, folks, with tongue firmly planted in cheek, as Gabby Stone has done an outstanding job. Boy, the Bishop School is not an easy program from an academic perspective, and certainly not from a girls' water polo perspective. You touched on this a little bit earlier on. Hannah Carrillo, the freshman, is it's rare for a freshman, and even in some cases a sophomore, to get playing time on the Bishop School, much less start. Hannah Carrillo, an exception to that rule, and she has got 3 goals in the game for the Bishop School, 3 of their 8.
Right, and Hannah Carrillo's sister also played on Bishops last year. Another great player, but Hannah Carrillo took some of her sister's skills and added some of her own, implemented, and has created a great product. And, like it shows, 3 goals in the championship game. As a freshman, you really don't get much better than that. 1 goal per period on average.
We are ready for the fourth period. The ball in the middle of the pool. The Knights are going to get to it first. They've controlled it for every period at the start. And now here is Stone out of goal, the senior. Surveys the offensive play and gets it into the attacking end to Hannah Carrillo. Carrillo goes right side, a give and go, gets the ball back and can't quite get it across the line. Boy, Silver got enough of her arm on that to slow it down and then got back to the ball to make the play.
I don't know how Silver stopped that. It looked like the ball was already in the back of the net. Great quickness by Silver and getting that ball and keeping it out of the net.
Hallahan goes skip pass far side, wide left. A good look. When you've got a good goalie back there like Gabby Stone, the goal can shrink.
Right.
Or it looks like the goalie gets bigger and they can cover more ground.
Well, you know what it does, too? It almost makes the other players rush because they feel they have to rush the shot because Stone is going to get there so quickly, and it really does affect the shot.
It's almost like a good shot blocker in basketball.
Right.
You have to rush your layups. And that happened there for La Jolla. Here's a shot, and Silver got a hand on that. Knocks it away. Nice play by Silver. Well, this is a low-scoring game. It's what La Jolla wanted, but right now they trail at 8-4 with 5:45 remaining in the game. We got a push on the part of Bishops. That goes on Panic. 15 on the shot clock. Now 12. Now 10. All day for La Jolla. Pass near side Boland. Bolin with 6, with 5, looking into the post, with 4, with 3. The 2-meter area floats a deep ball. Stone with the left hand knocks it away. Like King Kong would flick away a fly.
Yeah, this is Stone's game to win for Bishop. If she stays strong in front of the net, Bishop is going to pull away with their 9th CIF championship.
Here's a long pass. It's open, and Stone is going to push, and we got a penalty. It's going to go against Stone. And now we've got a timeout as Stone took off the cap of the offensive player for La Jolla. We'll get who that is in just a moment.
That was a smart play by Stone, though.
Yeah.
Inadvertently kind of creates more time.
Tarantino was open. Now it's going to be a free goal shot right here. And this is going to come from Sarah Young. It's a big one for La Jolla. They need a goal here. Young is waiting. Young gets the go-ahead. The shot, Stone blocks it. Stone makes a big defensive play and then makes the stop.
That could be the game winner right there, Jeff, just based off of momentum alone.
Especially if the Knights can score here. Carrillo, she's had the hot hand. She's out high. She's going to give it up. Ball swung far side. Here's a shot, a floater. Silver catches it with one hand while running the egg beaters. That is amazing. I'll tell you what, some of the play in this game, you think about it, it's like, well, of course, that's water polo, right? But then you actually stop and think about what they're doing out there, and it just blows your mind. You're treading water, you're going up in the air, and you're catching the ball with one hand without breaking a sweat. Here's a pass right in the middle. 2-meter area, and there's going to be a foul, and there's going to be an exclusion on the Knights. Now, can La Jolla convert? They are currently 0 for 2 on these opportunities.
They're going to need to convert down 4 with 4:20 left.
And timeout La Jolla, and this is a good call here, right here by Tom Atwell. You need to get a good play. You haven't scored the entire second half. You're running out of opportunities with 4:19 remaining. You're following the action right here on CIF San Diego. .TV. We'll keep it here, folks. Want to let you know about our coverage next week on CIF San Diego.tv. We'll have all 10 soccer championships and all 10 basketball championships in the San Diego section. You'll join us on Friday afternoon for basketball from the Jenny Craig Pavilion. We'll have 4 games starting in the afternoon and moving into the evening on CIF San Diego.tv. Then on Saturday, at the bright and early time of 8:45 in the morning Pacific, soccer will begin. And then we'll have soccer and basketball the rest of the day. If you're interested in other games taking place around the state of California, we will have coverage on CIFCentralCoast.tv, CIFCentral.tv, CIFNorthCoast.tv. You're sensing a trend, folks. CIFNorthern.tv as well.
Could you say that again?
Oh, yeah. Folks, do a search on that friendly thing called Google, and that will direct you to where you need to go. But we will have 66 high school games around the state of California next weekend, and locally, 20 of them on CIFSanDiego.tv.
Great time of year, Jeff, for high school sports. And the fact that they're being broadcasted is just a great – it really has changed the landscape of high school sports. Just so much more interest now in the high school level. It really is amazing to see, Jeff, all these great games, because these are great games. We're watching great games, and it's allowing people across the country who aren't allowed to be here at this magnificent event to watch it.
And around the world.
Right.
All part of the Play On High School Sports Network, folks. We'll even have state basketball for you on KBCSports.com. So a lot of action for you to follow the rest of the month. Meanwhile, La Jolla trying to take advantage here with 12 on the shot clock. They're going to lose the ball. They're going to get the ball back. They've got it with 10, but they got to get a shot off here, and now we've got a whistle. And now we've got a question. It looks like we're going to have a check here. They're questioning whether or not Chun left early before the flag had been lowered, indicating that the player advantage was over. So the question is, did Chun leave early? And they're resetting the shot clock. Player is now in, so we're back at even strength. And it looks looks like we might be resetting the shot clock, however. Well, let's see, folks. They're sorting it out right now. And they're putting it at 10 seconds on the shot clock. So even strength, 10 on the shot clock. With the ball, Arcidiacono. Arcidiacono goes far side. Back to Arcidiacono. She's going to have to dump down low. Here's a quick shot. Wow, the wraparound almost goes. But instead wide right. Under 4 minutes to play.
Desperate shot when the clock's running down, and sometimes when there's a great goalie in the net, they create those desperate shots.
This is Jessica Webster with the ball. Webster with 15 on the shot clock has to take it away. Here is an opportunity for Sarah Young. Young hustling up the pool and is going to be fouled. The Knights back in transition. La Jolla will set it up. We're at the midpoint of the fourth period. Ball far side, 5 in the shot clock. Or excuse me, 15. Now 10. Now the shot. Stone gets it with a left hand. You can't slip anything by her. Here's a long pass that Pincala didn't even know was there. That's how good a pass it was. There's the shot, and Silver the save.
2 great back-to-back saves, Jeff.
Yep. I mean, Stone is head and shoulders above everybody we've seen today, but Silver is not far behind, I'll tell you that.
Yeah, playing on a different level, both of these goalies are from what we've seen in previous games.
Fouled is Boland. Boland with 2:50 left in the game and 10 on the shot clock. Diacono fouled. Shot. There's Stone. That ball was by her. She reached behind her and made the play.
And her whole body was almost out of the water. That was intense.
2:45 to go in the game. Fresh shot clock and opportunity for the Vikings, who are scoreless in the second half. Here on the attack, it's Boland. Boland's going to skip it far side, trying to get Stone out of position. A floater over the top of the cage.
Stone out of position. That doesn't even make sense. That can't go in the same sentence.
2:30 to play. Carrillo in the offensive end. Carrillo right corner. Pushing it in, going in deep, looking for a shot. Not much of an angle. Carrillo gets the ball with 7 on the shot clock, and now we got a push off on the part of the Knights. Turnover. Can La Jolla get going in transition? No, Bishops has already got 3 players back defensively.
They do that so well, Jeff. They have not allowed an easy shot all day. Every goal has been contended.
Young is fouled. 18 on the shot clock. Young with under 2 minutes to play. La Jolla's got to make up 4 goals in 2 minutes against the best goalie in the section. This one's going to be deflected before it gets to Stone. Panic got a hand on it. What an incredible run for this coaching staff. Doug Peabody and Eric Gordon, who over 15 years have been in 15 straight championships and are a minute 38 away from championship number 9, a section record. Ball far side is going to be deflected. And this one is going to favor the Knights. Quick one touch. Who else? Hannah Carrillo. And a freshman will lead them. 4 goals for Carrillo.
You think Coach Gordon and Peabody are going to to have a player like that play for 3 more years?
Yeah.
Oh, man, that's good stuff. That's good stuff if you're Bishops.
Substitutions for the Knights. Bushman in, Maddie Eldridge in, Alexa Brame in. What a match by the Bishop School, 9-4. Carrillo and Stone have combined to lead their team. Here is a pass to the near side. And Hallahan will be fouled. 1:14 to play. Here's a floater. Back right corner hits the crossbar. La Jolla's got it. And now we got an exclusion. But so far, La Jolla is 0 for 3 on these. Here's a shot. Stone a block. Hallahan gets it back. Floater gets the goal. Hallahan second, and Stone is apparently fallible. 9-5, though, with 1:02 to play. And Stone will Stone will take that goal given up for a section title. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, great finish by Hallahan right there. Yeah, Stone almost blocked that one too.
Yes, she did.
The precision that it takes to beat Stone is amazing, and Hallahan did a good job on that last goal attempt.
The Knights going to throw one deep. 12, now 10 seconds left on the clock. Here is an attempt in the interior. The Bishop School trying to get in there. We got a turnover. Turnover by the Knights. 35 seconds to play. La Jolla with the ball on the far side. 9-5 Bishop School. And they are going to win their 9th section title in girls water polo.
And it's amazing when you put it into perspective, like you said earlier.
There's another save by Stone. La Jolla is going to get to the loose ball, or is Stone? La Jolla is. And Stone is ejected, and now we got a goal opportunity for the Vikings. Their goalie out. Here's a shot, and there's a goal. Sarah Young, 9-6 with 8 seconds left. Young gets her second. She got the first goal of the game. She may have gotten the last goal of the game for the Vikings.
So how do you score on Stone? You get her out of the game. That's how you score on Stone.
Pretty much she's got to be out of the game.
We found the equation to beat Stone.
9-6. There are 6 seconds left. There are 5. There are 4. The Bishop School is your Division III San Diego section champion. What a win for the Bishop's Knights. Congratulations to Coach Peabody and to Coach Gordon. What a run these guys have had.
And to start a program and to see it turn into this has to be such a great feeling for these coaches. Coach Peabody and Gordon have created the best program, one of the top programs in San Diego section, but the best program at Bishop's, boys and girls.
Well, folks, that concludes the Division III championship here in the CIF San Diego section. Stay tuned for the CIFSanDiego.tv postgame show, where we will have an interview with our player of the game for the victorious Bishop Knights, who have won it 9-6 over the La Jolla Vikings to take the D3 title.
4th and 10 from the 41-yard line for St. Augustine. Kennedy dropping back to pass. Looking left, firing, incomplete, intended for Noland. No penalty flags on the field. Mar Vista will take over on downs, and Jordan Lertique will take that knee. And the Mar Vista Mariners knock off the number 2 seeded St. Augustine Saints at Mesa College in a dominating performance on both sides of the football for Mar Vista. They trailed 14-0 and came back.
Again, down 2-0, facing adversity, and they've really just turned the table around since game number 3. Set an attack, great block made back inside the Maverick zone. A chance there by Bosback back inside the Maverick zone. Ball attacked there by Bosback, a second opportunity by Bosback. Lift violation call. Winner. It's over the neck call. Oh my goodness! Bosback reached over on the attack. A Maverick error wraps up the title for the Presentation Panthers. A 15-9 victory in game number 5, and they wrap it up coming back from 2-0 down match-wise and take it 3 games to 2.
36-35 and driving, and oh baby! Shrigley with the jam, and it was with emphasis. And it's the foul, and listen to these fans.
Do you know who's standing up right behind us? Tony Bland, who is the head recruiter for San Diego State. I think he's drooling. Somebody get that man a napkin.
Quick score on this drive. There goes a handoff to Zeller, trying to go straight ahead, but he is met by Wool. Now he breaks out to the outside, gets across the 30, 35, on the right, 40, midfield. He's running down the sidelines. He's going to go all the way as he's at the 10, 5, touchdown. Patrick Zeller stood up at the line of scrimmage and broke out to his left to the far sidelines. And he was in a foot race, and he went all the way for the touchdown. Broke a tackle and made it nice and showed his speed as he got outside for the touchdown.
Back in the backfield to the left is Campbell. Hernandez takes a snap, play action to Campbell. Looks down the field. Now here comes the pressure. He's going to be hit. He breaks the tackle, rolls left. Now he's going to cut upfield. He's going to break another tackle, and then another tackle down the sideline. Gets a block inside the 5. What a touchdown! Hernandez goes 33 yards in spectacular fashion, breaking 4 tackles along the way, including 2 in the backfield, and Hilltop has tied this one up at 29.
And reasonably so. He's been doing a good job of leading this offense. Looking for his first touchdown pass of the season for Ray Hudson. And Ray Hudson gets both feet inside the end zone. Touchdown, Foothill.
Like you said earlier, it's 6'2" body frame, and can probably, what we just saw there was getting Randy Moss, was what we call getting Moss. Clearly just leaped over the defender there, landed both feet in bounds.
Grant with a big, strong defensive rebound. He brings it back down the floor again, and another slam dunk. Jeremy Grant can run the point, and he can fly. Huge dunk, 2 big dunks in the last minute.
Bullard trying to close it out. Deep ball, up in the air, Cram. Bringing it back, Arbizo. Cram over in 3, free opportunity. Look for Rodabaugh, no, pass middle, Weimer. Ball game. 25-19. Foothill wins it 3-1.
Because this kid has definitely proven that he can make things happen here in this ball game.
They will go with him. Bula Graft on a stretch run, just breaking tackles. The little man is in the clear to Tory territory. The 25, the 20, the 10, the 5. Touchdown Knights. What a run, the freshman, Bula Graft.
Ooh, I tell you what. There were at least 3 times on that run that he should have gone down or he should have been wrapped up. Missed tackles there cost La Jolla Country Day as Bula Graft, the freshman running back for Bishops, is able to take it in. And that was a determined run there, Andy.
So 1st and 10. Brandon Lewis in the shotgun. Has time to throw. And he'll fire, and he has a mad diving catch. Did he hold on to it? He did. What a catch from Kendall Keys. And that may be the KBC Sports Player of the Week.
What a catch he laid himself out there, and a great throw, as you said. Read it nicely, did Lewis, and really caught his receiver on the go, and just kind of put it out there right on the outskirts of his fingertips. He laid out, and he made it.
He might be called upon to make a crucial kick. 2nd down and 8 after the 2-yard gain on the receiver screen. And Paulson fires across the right seam for Jack Finney, who makes a catch. Stiffs arms the defender at the 50 and is finally brought down at the Amador Valley 45-yard line. Flags flying late on the go for it. 4th and 3. They figure 3 is easier to get than the field goal at this point. And it's Paulson looking for Finney. Right seam, touchdown. Jack Finney makes the catch. Bounces off a defender. A 23-yard pass and catch from Paulson to Finney. And the Foothill Falcons are back out in front.
They certainly are. Finney lining up a tight end. I had a feeling that Paulson was going to look right side there as Chase Miller was lined up. Receiver far side. But instead it was Finney straight to the post. And Paulson picks him out in stride again. The 3rd catch on the drive for Finney.
Going to give it to Tyree on an exchange against the zone. Do a little 3-man weave. This is Tyrell back with it. Tyrell's going to go lob backdoor. Tyree Robinson with a flush.
Now that was nice. Very nice design play.
Uwaba back there. Bogart takes a snap. He's going to run the play. He's going to throw. He's got a man open at the 10. It's underthrown. It's incomplete. No, or is it caught? It is a catch. Wow, juggling catch inside the 5-yard line. Moliga. Was that Moliga pulling that one in? It is Moliga. Boy, that ball was deflected by one of the Falcons, and then Moliga, he lands on the ground and pulls it in. What a catch.
Set up with 3 men in the backfield, back to the wing. This time inside counter to Telefaro. No, they're going to throw this one. He's got a man open. And what a catch! What a grab by tight end Joe Gigantino. He must have bobbled that ball 4 times in the air, and he was actually tipped by the defender and had the presence of mind to keep his concentration and make the grab. Unbelievable catch. And the ball at the 29-yard line of the Eagles, and you can see the defense, they're still bewildered. How did he come up with that grab?
Unfazed, even with 2 defenders around him and 4 big. That's so unconventional for a guy to handle the ball so well. January with a one-hand jam.
He was not going to be denied there. Coming over was Milmo.
Bradshaw Christian's going to bring the starting unit out on the field one more time just to take a knee. 10 seconds left. They better hurry it up. Actually, they're going to try a field goal. For Lawson, they're going to run out of time. Are they going to take? There's a snap, and they aren't even going to get the kickoff. They tried to hustle Lawson out there for a field goal opportunity to see if they could get her one, but it does not matter. They don't get the punt off in time. Drew Rickert just got the Gatorade shower on the sideline. Bradshaw Christian is your winner. 6th. We're back here with our player of the game for the victorious Bishops Knights, Gabby Stone, our CIF San Diego.TV player of the game in the Knights' 9-6 victory over La Jolla. Congratulations.
Yeah, thank you.
What a great way to close your senior year with a win here against La Jolla.
Yeah.
Talk about your playing goal. This was our first look at you all this year. Got to say, we were completely impressed. You were
Thank you.
wall in goal. What was the game plan going in against the Vikings?
Well, we all wanted to keep focused. We knew that they would be a tough match. And, yeah, we just wanted to finish out strong and to win a title.
Would you say this game favored how it was played? Would you say it favored La Jolla's style of play or your team's style of play? What was your sense of how the game went on? Because it was a very low-scoring affair.
Right. Well, in the beginning, it was low scoring. And, I mean, sorry.
No, it's okay. You just you just stepped out of a pool. You just made a championship match. So would you say that, what was the difference in this game? When did you sense in your mind from where your view was in goal, when did this turn in your team's favor?
Well, my team is a lot of fighters. And I knew that when Hannah Creo stepped up large in the second half, in the end of the second quarter, then I knew that we had a lead, but we would also have to keep fighting to win the title.
Well, we were about to get your awards here, so we're going to let
thank
you go. How are you guys going to celebrate this victory here today?
Oh, we actually have a banquet at my house.
Well, there you
So
go.
we're gonna-
Party at the Stones house, folks.
Yeah.
Gabby Stone, our player of the game here on CIF San Diego.TV. Gabby, thanks so much for joining us, and
Yeah,
congratulations.
thank you. Thank you very much.
We'll be back wrapping up here on the postgame in just a moment. Please stay with us.
4th and 10 from the 41-yard line for St. Augustine. Kennedy dropping back to pass. Looking left, firing, incomplete, intended for Noland. No penalty flags on the field. Mar Vista will take over on downs, and Jordan Lertique will take that knee. And the Mar Vista Mariners knock off the number 2 seeded St. Augustine Saints at Mesa College in a dominating performance on both sides of the football for Mar.
Wrapping up here on CIF San Diego.TV. Jeff Kurtz rejoined by my broadcast partner all day long, Bo Fertig. Bo, what water polo we saw today. Some close games, some not so close games, but some great play all the way around from some really great players, and epitomized, I think, by our last player of the game, Gabby Stone, who did an outstanding job in goal for the Knights.
Right. The best players in the county we saw today in water polo, and it's because of that their team was here because of them. Gabby Stone, her team was here because of her, and the exceptional play from all these players was great to watch.
How big was the play of Hannah Cabrillo in this game? 4 goals for a freshman. And you saw her come out of the pool, and you're like, wow, this kid's going to dominate for the next 3.
Right. You know what? And it's the confidence that she gained in this game that will prove vital next year and the year after that and the year after that. Bishop's been here 15 years in a row, so they know how to gear young players for big-time games, and a lot of it goes to the head coach. To get a young player like that mentally and physically prepared for a game like this shows a lot towards the coaching staff.
Well, folks, that's going to do it here for the day at the Coggan Pool in La Jolla, California. But please join us next week where we will have soccer championships for you and basketball as our coverage here on CIF San Diego.tv continues. I'd like to thank everyone here on our broadcast crew who made today's broadcast possible. Our camera people today, Megan Coffey and Jared Nelson. Our producer, Brian Carter. For my broadcast partner, Bo Fertig, I am Jeff Kurtz saying so long. Until next week, here on your home for high school sports, CIF San Diego.tv. Good night, everybody.